Back with another Savage video. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Savage stream, I guess you could say. Thanks for everybody tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the comments and the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I've been super busy in the comment section for a while now. I've been not quite overwhelming yet, but it is getting there. Keeping up with all the comments and stuff like that. So I really appreciate it, though. You guys are awesome. What's up, Unknown Crypto? What's up, Jay Bohannon, Guild War, Golden Wolf, Fire Marshal Bill, Crypto World? What is going on, guys? All right, so I don't have like a... This is like unscripted. So I do this usually every... It's looking like I'm going to do it every Monday. Breakdown of the previous week of mining Ethereum Classic on the Kijimi rig, which is a 10x P10690 3 gig card rig. It looks like this, and there's no music, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's what the rig looks like. And this week, I'll have to say, has been pretty good for Ethereum Classic. It's gone up quite a bit. It is looking pretty solid right now. I didn't check right before I came in here. I don't know. Yeah, it's like 15 right now, so it's up like 10% in 24 hours. So, but yeah, we built this rig a little while back. Probably about, was it in January? No, it wasn't that soon. Wait, I forget. It was at the end of last year. But yeah, end of last year. And I was going to track, what I wanted to do was track all of the profits, you know, and try to, because I got the GPUs for really cheap. The GPUs were only like 35 bucks a piece, less than $40 a piece. And I got 11 of them. One of them went bad. I've done videos on that. It's kind of crazy. Just that GPU will just crash any rig that it goes in. So eventually, now it'll start off mining for a little bit, but then there's something electronically bad with it that it just dies and takes the rig with it. So I just left it out. I'm not too broken up over it because it was only $40, or less than $40. And then, you know, anyway, so it leaves me with 10 GPU rig here, and you can see the hardware here for that rig. Yeah, I hope Ethereum Classic hits 50 bucks. That would be nice. I think their all-time high was something like 30, right? I don't remember. Let's go find out. What's up, Red Panda? 44 all-time high. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be looking at. You got the hardware down over here. Pretty standard stuff. I used the prices that I paid for the items at the time. You could not get these for this price now. If you go and look at a P10690, even the 3 gig, they are going to be around 100 minimum from the last I checked. Now that was last week whenever I checked. I would imagine it hasn't gone lower than that. But you know, and then the motherboard, I remember I paid about $55 for this one. These motherboards, the H110 Pro BTC Pluses, are probably around $185 or something like that now. You might be able to find them on eBay for a little bit less than that. Let's see, memory's probably pretty much the same. The processor's probably pretty much the same. Risers probably pretty close, I would imagine. Let's see, power supply might be around that. But I think power supply products or prices are up pretty high now too. The 1200 watt server power supply, that one's going to be around the same price, I would imagine. And the GPU case, or the frame here, the Veta Professional 6 GPU frame, is not $35 anymore. Those things are like $180, $190, $200. Something like that. I know that Red Panda had quite a few of those there that he bought. I told him even before they went crazy that he was sitting on a gold mine over there. I don't know what he did with them, if he sold them or what. But yeah, I mean they're looking like 200 bucks each, which is insane. You can build that frame for less than that. I mean, obviously there's some hardware that comes with it that makes it a little bit easier, but you could probably acquire the parts to build a very similar functional frame for way less than 200 bucks. It is not a $200 frame by any stretch of the imagination. All right, so let's look at our actual mining rewards. Now, this rig was acting up right before the stream. See, it's offline. I don't know why. I did not have time to troubleshoot it. It went offline, and, well, it wouldn't update, and it went offline. So I restarted it, power cycled it one time, and it looks like it's still down. So I'll have to troubleshoot that after the stream. And then I've got one GPU over here that's kind of acting a little crazy, probably because the door's shut and it's getting pretty warm in here. So the ambient temperature, you'll probably see these go up. This rig always runs pretty hot. This is the one that I want to move to the top of the rack that I have in the closet or in the vault, and so that I can put a box fan like directly on it and pull the hot air off of it a little bit better. I'm going to swap it with Kijimi actually. So seeing as how this one's down, I might actually do that. Anyway, so let's get to the profitability here for the week. The way I do it, basically our calculations ended up last week with 272 per day in electric. I don't know what this number is here, why I did it like that. So it's about $2.72 a day in electric is what it looks like we calculated last week. Maybe this is just per, see, it's G31 divided by 2. Yeah, see, and this gets really complicated with calculating electric because the payouts don't coincide with like per day, right? So the payouts, some of the payouts are 2 days, some of them are 3 days. Like look right here, this is February 1st to February 4th, so that's a 3-day. So I wonder, yeah, what I would probably have to do is just put, just have a line per day, right? So just have each line per day, and then put the cost of the electric for that day, over here. I mean, I could probably just work this into the equation anyway. There's probably a pretty slick way of doing it. I don't think I would be able to do that live. I'd have to research like how to do what I'm thinking about doing here. I'd have to kind of research it. So maybe I'll do that after the stream as well. But let's get into the calculations here. So I didn't do any prep, so I didn't copy anything. I probably have 2 payouts since then. Let's go see here. See, what was the last one? 6. Oh wow, I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 payouts. All right, so we got to do 4. Wow, that's a lot more than usual. All right, let's copy this. I do this backwards every time. All right. And it's storming here. I don't know if y'all can hear that out there. I think that'll get me there. And then we have to edit a little bit each time. So let's see. So this was, let's go ahead and set up these dates: 8, 10, 12, and 14. So I've been getting payouts every 2 days now. Huh. Not totally paying attention to the chat just yet. So if y'all need me, just tag me over there. So I did formula and then format. Okay. I think it was the 10th. We'll get it. Sorry, normally I do this before the stream. I forgot this time, so we'll get it. Just getting the dates. The data is going to be different, of course. I'm just getting the dates in there. Okay. Now we're ready. All right, so if we come over here to the 8th, and if we look at our rig here, we can actually go in here and look at the payouts. I think you have to come up here. See that, and again, every week we go through this, and you're gonna see the same problem here. So if I go to Hive On pool over here, or Hive On, and then click ETC, this is what happens. This is as far as I get. Hey, what's up, Gundy? What's up, Deadwood? And that's it. So then if I go over here and go to Ethereum, okay, then you see the data in here, right? Then if we go back to Ethereum Classic, it does this. No data, right? Then you have to click on View on Hive on Pool. And then it goes to like default. It doesn't even put the address in there for you. So you have to go and grab your address from somewhere, whether it's the flight sheet or Zelcore wallet or whatever. So this is what I do. You can just grab it from, I mean, it's the same as Zelcore. So if I went to Zelcore, I could get the same address. But that's what you have to have in order to see your stats and payout and all that stuff. Okay, so here's the stats. And looks like I'm going to get probably a payout tonight. It looks like maybe. So it's saying we should have about 39 ETC right now. So if we come over here to our Zelcore wallet, can't see the number. Let me fix that. All right. So now there's 40 in here because there was like a little bit before we started this, but you can see it's really close. So that's good and pretty close to the number. And if we scroll down, I think somewhere on here, yeah, there's workers, how many workers you got, and then also it's showing as offline because it is, and then also the payouts. So if we go to the payouts, we should be able to match this up with the 8, 10, 12, and 14. And there they are right there. So this is where we can just pull our data from here. So I'm going to pull that number, throw that into the spreadsheet for the 8th. And then that'll change some of the values. I think this one right here, I have to edit that. Let's be one, something like that. It's probably a way of making it calculate this correctly, or at least whenever you paste it. I don't know how to do it though. All right, let's see. So now we have to find out what the value of ETC was on February 8th. And I always go over to CoinGecko, and we say 7 days. So on the 8th, I'm going to have to go back one more time here. So on the 8th, at about 2 in the morning, it was 8:20. Nope, that's the 7th. About 2 in the morning, it was 8:26. So that's what we put into the sheet. And all our numbers change. Okay, great. Looks good. So that's the first one. And then what we should see also is we should see this up here changing as well. I didn't notice that time, but should. And then we can go ahead and plug in the current value of Ethereum Classic also, 1505. Almost doubled. All right, so next one was the 10th. So how much did we earn on the 10th? 1.04. Yeah, so these payouts have been coming steady now. There for a while it was one every other day, or it could have been 3 days. So now it's like 2 days. That's pretty cool. Good to see. All right, so I'm gonna copy this. You can see that these payouts match up with Sale4. Paste values only. Then we need the value of Ethereum Classic on 210. At 2 in the morning. It's like it was 1098. And if I had these calculations in here, this would allow us to say, okay, should we have sold, at that time, right? So I don't have all that calculations in here just yet, as far as, mine or hold kind of situation. It looks like right now, I mean, holding is the way to go, but, it could change. All right, so that's done. So we got the 12th. Both at 206. All right, so what was the value on the 12th? 1165. All right, and then the last one, 14th. Pull that over there. And the value on the 14th was a lot more than previous days. 1619. All right, so there we go. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? This calculation ended at 31, so I need to change it to 35. Let's get this 35, and you're going to see that number jump up. Yeah, so see it's 39 now. And current value, so we're looking at before power, 590 profit. And the return on investment is 50%, 51% to 100%, which 100% is break even, right? And meaning that everything in this rig was paid for by the mining itself, which is nice. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Again, it's $272 a day, I think, in electric. Although that sounds a tad bit high. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, I need to work on this and get the calculations fixed up for the actual power per day and all that. What I'll have to do is maybe there might be some way of saying like if there's 2 days here in between the 2 days to add up 272 plus those 2 days or something. There's probably a way of doing it. I just need to sit down and figure it out. All right, so that is gonna do it. That is yeah, it's looking pretty solid. I mean, I like that $15 Ethereum Classic for sure. I know Shuby's not in here, is he? I know he's a big ETC fan, and so he's probably pretty happy about that. Hopefully he's still mining it. I know he was there for a long time. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight. Let me check my YouTube on my other screen here. See if anything else is going on tonight. There's some Flux Lab, Zell Flux Labs. They're doing some stuff on their channel. Doesn't look like anybody else is doing anything. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9:30, same time, all that stuff. I'll try to get a video out tomorrow during the day also. And yeah, if you thought that this was entertaining, useful in any way, I know it's always good to kind of look at profits, especially whenever they're up really high like this. I mean, this was 100% gain almost since last week, so that's pretty cool. It's always good to see that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, this kind of content, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Stay savage, everybody.